You're cheating on me with that fucking man, Brian?
I watched that 7-part story, so you don't have to. That's Riel, and she's saying that she caught her boyfriend of over 6 years cheating on her with a man. When all this initially happened, she posted the entire interaction with her boyfriend Brian and with the guy that she caught him with all on Facebook. It ended up going viral, and then her job ended up seeing the post and ended up firing her. And mind you, she actually liked this job. So let's rewind a little bit. 2 days ago, she was running some errands, and then she called her boyfriend to tell him that she was off of work early and also was done running her errands, and was like, hey, come home, let's hang out before the kids get home from school. So she's like calling him, he's not answering. She has his locations, they both share it. He does have a previous history of cheating on her. She's like, I have a lot of stories, let me know if you want me to tell those as well. So obviously sharing locations is a must in this relationship. So she checks his locations, and it's at like a specific house that's like nearby. It's like 5 minutes away from where she is, and she's like, oh, maybe he's like Instacarting or DoorDashing. He does that sometimes when I'm, you know, at work, because he doesn't have a job. He hasn't had a job for a while because he got caught cheating with a coworker and then ended up losing his job, and that was like a whole thing too. Then she calls him again, he doesn't answer. So she checks the locations again, he's still at this house. Based on his history, she's like, I'm gonna pull up on this house. Also keep in mind that Riel is actually pregnant right now, so she's feeling super hormonal and she's traumatized from this man. I mean, he has cheated on her a bunch, so she was like, I'm pulling up on this house. Immediately she sees his car in the driveway, so she knows he's there. She walks up on the door, she knocks on the door. This guy with no pants on opens the door, just a large shirt on. So she asks the man, where is Brian? Is Brian here? And the guy's like, Brian? I don't know Brian. No, he's not here. And she's like, that's his car in the driveway. That's my boyfriend. Where is Brian? Tell him to come outside. And the guy immediately just starts going off on her, right? And so she's like, okay, whatever. So she walks away. Moments later, Brian comes out the house. So she's yelling at Brian, like, what are you doing? Are you sleeping with that man? Are you cheating on me? Are you sleeping with that man? And he's over here like, no. And you can catch him hesitating. He said, that's my video game friend. That's my video game friend. We play Xbox together, bro. And he just starts going off on her, and she's going off on him too. And so she follows him into his car. He's like, dude, I don't care, leave me alone. Obviously he's feeling the heat of the situation, so he closes the door. He ends up like driving off onto the yard to avoid her and like leaves her. Right now, the guy whose house this was, he ends up coming back outside and he's yelling at Riel. He's saying wild things to Riel. The whole time Riel's just so confused as to why he's at this man's house and why this man has no pants on. The man with no pants starts yelling at Riel and being like, leave my property, you can't be here, leave my property. So she gets in her car, she pulls her car out, and she's on public street parking now, right? The man with no pants comes up to her car, right? And he's like yelling at her through the window. So I don't know why she did this. I wish she hadn't. She lowers the window and he starts yelling at her. She's yelling at him like, did you like his pussy? Like, did you like it? Did you like it? And he's getting more and more irate. All of a sudden you see him reach through her car door and try to grab at her phone. She said that while he was grabbing at her phone, he was hitting her in the chest, in the face. She's literally pushing herself into the passenger seat, trying to get away from this man, and he just keeps grabbing at her. Eventually she pulls off. When she does that, he gets pulled out of the car. So she drives off, realizes she's in a cul-de-sac. She has to turn around and go back towards this man. So she's driving back up towards him, and he puts his hand on her hood and he's like, you're not going anywhere. And he's still like yelling and cursing at her. So at this point she's like, I'm gonna have to do whatever I need to do. She jumps onto one of his neighbor's yards, drives into like a little ditch, and then pulls off and leaves. Calls the police immediately, tells them what happened. They pull up, they take, you know, her account of the situation, then they go in there and take his account of the situation. He basically cooperated everything outside of like saying he intentionally hurt her. He was just like, yeah, while I was trying to get her phone, maybe I like, you know, scratched her or hurt her or whatever. So when the police arrived, they asked her if she wanted to press charges against the man with no pants, and she was just like, yeah, I definitely do. I'm pregnant and he attacked me. And then she posted the whole video on Facebook because she was like, I don't know who this man is. He's obviously violent and dangerous, especially towards women that are pregnant. So she wanted to find out who he was. So she posted his photo, and then somehow, some way, her job ended up seeing the post. Obviously they end up messaging her and being like, hey, can you check your personal email? When she did, of course, there was a termination letter in there. And so now, after finding out her boyfriend was possibly cheating on her with a man, a few days later she's also jobless now. And so she's like, I put a GoFundMe in my account, I hope people can help me. She's like, if you think this is a scam or you think I'm lying to you, like, screw off. Basically, like, I'm not lying, this is my real life and it sucks. She's like, I've basically been a single mom for the past 6 years, and I'm basically going to continue being that because it's not like this man was helping me anyway. Like I said, he did not have a job. She was the sole earner for that household, and now with her losing her job, obviously that makes things just that much more harder. And so she's just like, people that are donating and empathetic and have enough money to bless me, I appreciate you. She's hoping something good comes out of all of this, but she's not like looking to like profit off of it and then like not look for a job. She already started looking for work, and that's what she's going to continue doing. I'm really sorry that this happened to you. It really sucks. I really do hope that you get justice and that, you know, you move on. I want an update. I want to know if she took him back or not, though. Like, people in the comments were talking about that, and I'm kind of curious. I appreciate you guys as always. I'm still working on the engagement swindler. You will get it. You will get it. It's just really, really long, and it's multiple stories, and I want to have like visuals so that you guys know which woman I'm talking about. So the editing of this video is going to be really thick, but it's going to be a good one. I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.